Recording, but it's gonna record. I've
got a preset up.
Come on.
This is Amos chapter 5 verse 10. They hate him that rebuketh in the gate, and they abhor him that speaketh uprightly.
Oh man, hey, and that's beautiful, man. Okay, and what did the Lord say? Blessed are you when men shall persecute you and revile you and separate you from their company for the Son of Man's sake, man. You know.
So did their fathers did to the prophets, man. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Oh man.
That's right, man. So yeah, that's gonna happen to us, man. You know. Being in this truth, this ain't no easy path. This is a straight path, man.
Really, that should boost your faith though, because it should show you that really and truly. I mean, you gotta be retarded if you can't see that this place is wicked, man. So by the fact that these wicked people will hate you, if the scripture says the world loveth you, like the world would love its own, man. So at the end of the day, you gotta be worried if people in the world love you. Cause at the end of the day, man, that should make you think, fucking hell, man. There's something I ain't doing right if everyone in the world, if people in the world are all right with me, bro. That's off. But really and truly, you're supposed to be off scar. And Yahushua, the script, even Yahushua said that a prophet have no honor in his hometown, man. You know what I mean? He had brothers and sisters. Some brothers that were in the truth, 2 of them that were in it, 2 that were out of it, man. Yahushua had a sister. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, not everyone in his own family was down with it. So at the end of the day, it's not about like a unification. It's not like some family. This is not a family doctrine like the Christian thing where you take your little sister and then you bring her up in youth club and shit. That's not what it's about, man. Do you know what I mean? Yahushua said he came to cause division and separate, you know.
God, what did he say? I pray for them, I pray not for the world. And that them is talking about the elect, man. So fuck the world. Hey, the Lord said the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High, man.
Yeah, okay.
You know, so you're supposed to be, fleeing the ways of Babylon. You know, running the opposite. What does the brother say? Of such things, turn away from.
Yeah, come.
You know, the scripture just said it. You know.
Precept. This is Second Timothy chapter 2 verse 4. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier.
Solitary man.
You know, and if you read up a bit further up, it says, "Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua Mashiach." So like the brother was saying, we're going through all these things. We're gonna have to endure hardness in this truth, man. Okay. Everything that you go through personally when you're out there, you know, going about and you're trying not to get entangled in the affairs of this life. You know you're gonna catch this hell, but then you got to try and have faith in the Lord and basically not get caught up in it, because you're gonna get taken out for that, man.
Can I say, even on the scripture also says, knowing the time is high time to awake out of sleep. And then the scripture you just read mentioned about being a soldier. Even if you take it on the spiritual war level, if you know the enemy is marching up and coming close, you ain't gonna be in the spirit of, 5 more minutes of, I can just chill, do what I was doing. You're gonna be ready to take up arms, do what you do, put on the armor and do what you gotta do. So in the same sense, you gotta be spiritually ready for it, because at the end of the day, that Isaiah 33:6 is gonna be essential soon enough, where there's a famine of the word, the YouTube and everything shut off, and you literally, it's just you, your heart, and your relationship with your heart, but
the knowledge, all that studying that you done did, because I got this quote just because the brother said basically about it's about what, like, guys behind closed doors, they might be men pleasers where they're just out there trying to front like about what they're doing, but then the Lord deals with what the angels are watching you every moment. So I got this quote. It's from John Wooden. It says, "A true test of a man's character is what he does when no one is watching." And hey, that's some real shit. Because pretty much, it's like if you during your own time, you put your mind to the metal, doing your studying, getting into things, doing your videos, all these things, then that's integrity, man. Basically integrity. Because the thing is, out here in this world, a lot of people in their own time, their brain is running, cotton wool in a hamster wheel, man. They ain't thinking about, they don't know what the fuck's going on, man. So, we're meant to be above that level, man. We're scholars, we're priests, we're kings. If you're gonna be a king and a priest, look, man, them kings that ruled righteously and with wisdom. With wisdom, that's the key word. You gotta have that wisdom, man. You can't, when you come in, no one, when they come into this thing, they've just got everything locked down. You're going to come in like, okay, 1 week, you just go, okay, you bring the Bible out, you just go,
you understand it now.
I got this, fam. No, that's, of course not. That's not what's going to happen. Bro, I'm like, everything is, you got to put time and effort into this thing, man. Love, You got that woman of wisdom. You got to go and milk that breast, man. Grab the titty up, suck the milk out, man. That's you got to get in. So it's, you know, that's pretty much it. You've got to basically put your life on the line for this thing, man. And that's like the brother said. It's, you know, when you're out there by yourself, if all you know is, you know, you just been banging out the Instas, Facebooks, all these, you know, world stars, and then all these, you know, or you might just be you're linking up with niggas in the world all this time, bruv. Then you're pretty much not even gonna, bruv. How are you even gonna be able to maintain? You're gonna be out there. You don't know no prophecies. You don't know what is even gonna go down. You might a nigga like that might take the fucking shit, man. They ain't gonna know. Look, you are basically like put from yourself into this thing to reap anything out.
Go precept.
You're building up them treasures of heaven. Go on.
This is Philippians chapter 3 verse 17. Brethren, be followers together of me, and mark them which walk so as ye have us for an example. For many walk, of whom I have told you often, and now I tell you even weeping, that they are enemies of the cross of Hamashiach.
Paul said to them that he was an example unto them. So like the same way we have the apostles as examples unto us. So really he was saying there, if you see a man moving in a way that contrary to what we've taught you, contrary to how we've conducted ourselves around you, you got to watch that and look at that man and think, nah, something ain't right about that man. Because at the end of the day, Paul and them came in the spirit of Yahweh, so he was laying it straight to them and saying, we've come in the spirit of who we were taught by, and, you know, in the spirit of Yahweh. If you see a man walking contrary to that, you got to question whether he's the, you know, someone to be dealing with.
Yeah, well, he said they're enemies.
He said
of
the
cross of Hamashiach. So pretty much anyone that ain't really in the spirit, like the brother was saying, you know, probably gonna take the chip. Anyone that's pretty much just fucking dusting about, just in the world, they're basically an enemy of the cross of Yahweh.
Antichrist,
you know, that's right. You know, so really you ain't got no dealings with these niggas in the world, man. You got to separate. Like me and the brothers were talking about it earlier, man. My family pretty much disowned me, man. Alright? Hey, I wouldn't have it any other fucking way, man. Let's go, man. Let it ride. Because at the end of the day, these guys, they're in the world, man. I don't want to be hanging around them anyway. You know? Let me just finish this, bro, for sure. And this is verse 19. Whose end is destruction, whose God is their belly, and whose glory is in their shame, who mind earthly things. So these guys, they're just all about minding earthly things, man. Alright? No man that warreth, like the brother just brought out. And when you're at war, I ain't never seen a guy at war and he's just sitting down chilling, man. Kicking back some bears with niggas in the world, man. Guys, you got to be on your P's and Q's, man. In the trenches, constantly on your shit, on your job, man. You know, on your post, doing your due diligence to make sure that you're fit for the battle, man. Alright, strapped up with that armor, put that helmet on so that you don't get hit in the fucking head, man. You know?
If I could say, because the scripture said, don't entangle yourself with what's going on in life, basically, right? There's a movie. I forgot the name of the movie. If I can't remember it right now, but it's an army movie basically, where these two guys, one of them says to the other one, look, you know, I write to my woman, I do all this and that. And he goes, look, I can't even think about my woman and my. They're prisoners. I can't even think about my woman and my child because if I'm out there in the battlefield, I think about them, I'll die. You know. So that's just an example, but if you feed in too much into this world, then you're gonna die, man. You're gonna die along with this whole Esau's whole thing, man.
Well, you know, a good example of that is Troy, because it's like, you know, you got a battle between after Hector takes out Achilles fucking his nephew. Then, you know, he gets emotional and he runs up there and he's like, Hector, outside the walls of Troy. Then you know Hector, he's got his wife there, he's got his youth, he's got all these emotional entanglements. And then Achilles was just, the thing is, Hector was a raw geezer. He was a bad dude on the field. But you know, Achilles was just like, okay, he didn't even have that emotion. The only emotional entanglement other than that was I think it was his cousin or sister. The thing that he nabbed up, the one he robbed and then he raped, he laid hold on her. Paris. And you know, and like he had her back in the tent, and she was like, "No, don't kill my brother," I think it was, or cousin, whatever. But then he went and he fucked Hector's shit up, man. Hector went in to deal with him, man. You know, Achilles was on the war, and the thing is his thing was he was thinking about his legacy, man. You know, Hector he was thinking about, you know, his brother, his wife, his kids, the city of Troy. Hey, Achilles
his
was just
newborn
out there
baby,
about
his
the
newborn
war.
son.
Yeah, newborn son, man.
Yeah.
Son, he was crying and shit.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, man, Hector, his ass got dragged behind the chariot. Man had to come in the night to beg for his body.
Straight.
I'm like, yo, Achilles was about the war, man. It's like that's how you have to be, man. You have to be like, yo, I'm about this thing here, man. You know, the kids, the families.
That's right.
Got one on the point. This is 1 Corinthians 14 and 32. It says, and the spirit of the prophets are subject to the prophets. And that's it. The spirit of the prophets are subject to the prophets. So everything is in this allotted line, you know. Everything is, like the men that are meant to, Lord willing, be of the elect, brothers doing this work. The spirit of the prophets is subject to the prophets. Same prophets back then are back here today, man. We're doing the same thing, man. You know. And what's that? Prophesying the word of the Lord till the end, man. That's the job. That's the job.
Yeah. He that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved, man. So it is.
That's it. And part of the job, like the brothers are speaking, is losing your family, is all these different things, man. It's basically you're gonna be on your own most of the time, man. Just doing the work of the Lord. You and Yahweh and Yahshai and the brotherhood. That's it.
Well, you got that saying in what was it, Heat with Robert, that scene with Robert
yeah,
De Niro
the 15.
and Al Pacino.
Mm.
What did he say? Never let yourself get attached to anything that
Yeah,
you ain't
willing
willing
to-
to walk away from in 30 seconds flat.
That's it.
You know, because your woman might take the chip. She might take them down there, fucking, you know, give your son a chip, give you do it. You don't know.
And he said when you feel the heat coming around the corner.
Can't, but hey,
No.
the heat is coming.
That's right.
That's the times where the thing is we're actually, because we read in the word and that, but we're gonna actually physically be out there, man. Like you know, we might have to be on the brothers might be separated on the run.
Can't.
Bro, we're actually gonna
you know,
be.
you ain't gonna be able to.
It's gonna
you
come
know,
to
go
that
a
time,
senior
man.
brother, and just be like, yo, man, I'm feeling a bit messed up. Like, yo, my woman's such a chip. Yo, what's going? You're gonna have to be. Every man has to be persuaded in his own mind.
That's it.
If you come from when you come in, if you're in this thing, you're thinking, well, you know, I mean, well, okay, Jesus might have been black, but you know, okay. Well, some of the scriptures, but then okay, but it says this, bro. If you're wishy-washy, lukewarm, it's like, you know, you go and have a shower, bro. If you put that temperature on lukewarm, okay, you have the hot shower, you're like, you have the cold shower, you just, bro. If you have that lukewarm, you just kind of like, well, you know,
What's this?
yeah, what the fuck's going on? It's like if you have a cup of tea, even you have a cup of tea. If it's ice, you have iced tea. Iced tea's nice. That hot tea's nice. That lukewarm tea, man, you just be like, fuck that shit, bro. I'm like lukewarm. No, that lukewarmness, that is despised, universally despised, man. So I'm like, bro, you gotta be honest, man.
Yeah, you gotta be ready to dip, man. You might come through the door one day, your woman's got a fucking incision mark with a chip in it. You gotta be ready to, yo, fuck you, man. I'm dipping, man. Get your bag.
Just smash the phone.
Yeah,
drop
bro.
The phone. Yo, man,
Yeah,
Put
bro.
it fuck off.
You gotta be in that ruthless mindset,
For
man.
real, bro.
Yeah, from that moment on, it's like, yo, it's Bushwick mode. You brothers, check out
Man,
Bushwick on Netflix.
Yeah.
Hard show, man.
Yeah.
Shit, everything's on fire. Everything's on martial law. Shoot to kill. Shoot on sight. Niggas are just running, fending for themselves. Lawless.
That's
No
cool.
999 darling. Just, you know, guys are out there. Backpacks, rucksacks. Drink some water. Bro, guys are just going, bro, you know what I mean? Guys are just rolling through. Literally, like, you got one elect guy just going through in his spirit. He's just making all kinds of decisions based on the spirit. Guys are just getting popped left, right, and center. Bullets ain't even hitting you like the book of Eli, man. That's the times that we're coming into, man. You know? So, you know, it's about to get heavy out here.
It's gonna go down to the spirit, man.
That's it. That's it.
That's right.
And we'll go preset. Cause I need. No, but no.
I have a precept on what you're saying.
I can't, because I'm just like, mama, man. I'm speaking
What you're saying about you know, keeping company with them two birds and the things as such. This is 2 Corinthians 6:14. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship have righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communion have light with darkness? Because you know we have this truth, which is this light, which is unto the path of salvation. But everyone else is in darkness, which their end is destruction, right? And see, our hope is that, you know, if we stay in the truth and we stay in this light, that in the times to come, as his brother was just speaking about, that the Lord going to take care of us, man.
Oh, preset up.
Go ahead.
This is John chapter 8, verse 12. Then spake Yahushua again unto them, saying, I am the light of the world. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life.
That's right.
The wise virgins, isn't it? Yeah.
Which is his truth. His truth. And this truth is life, man. You know, because the Lord Himself is that comfort. You know.
Yeah, because this is Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Because the times that we're coming into, man, it's gonna be all hell breaking loose out here, man. I showed a brother in the car just a minute ago. There's some gook standing behind a fucking bulletproof glass, and this tiger just fucking looking like he wanted to rip him to shreds. Jumped all up on it, and that's gonna happen because you're gonna have wild beasts out there on the streets and shit, man. Yeah. All right, guys are all up into this world. Guys are gonna take the chip, all that shit. Bro, judgment's coming, man. You know, and you want to be on the right side of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. The scripture says, "Blessed is he in whom the Lord imputeth not iniquity." So you better hope that, hey, man, you're under that grace when the Lord comes back, man. Even before then, leading up to that, because if you ain't, you just gonna get fucked up, man. All right, and that wisdom and knowledge, that's why we're getting built up now. That's why, look, man, that's why you got to study to show yourself approved, man. That's why you got to give diligence to make your calling and election sure, because that's gonna be the stability of our times. All right, the name of the Lord is a strong tower. All right, and the righteous are gonna run into it and be saved, man. You know, and that's what that's what we're trying to do.
You know that these guys will say, "What's the name of what? Yehoshua? What? Yeshua's." That if you ain't got that name down pat, then that's why. So you got them guys. They might watch odd vid. Yeah, man. What's that? Yehoshua? Yeah, I'm down with that Yehoshua. You know. I'm like, bro, that's and the thing is, hey, you got more on yours.
You just gonna run past him and be like, 4 and 12.
I'm on that now.
Oh, that's the spirit. Where is it?
I'm on that right now.
Okay, you might as well,
I'll bang mine off.
Acts 4 and 12. Neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved.
Can't.
One name. Hey man, it's clean. You know, that's just the thing is like when people actually deal with the scriptures. If you break it down to a guy and he actually he believes in the Bible, then he'll just be okay, calm. They'll eat it. But the guys that aren't eating it, they're a bunch of reprobate degenerates, man. They've got an agenda. They're using the Bible as a tool to attain their goals, man. They're not really about. Okay, I want to fight for this thing, man. That's what. Hey, the Lord's. But hey, He's setting up a lot of guys, just like the brother said. When we're going to that time of Jacob's trouble, a lot of these guys are not going to be able to withstand that, man. Because it's anyone that's not teaching about the chip, when the chip's out there, they just just take it. And then you're done. You're done.
I got something.
I'll go.
Okay. Those guys, yeah.
Go on.
This is 2 Timothy 3:1. It says 2 Timothy 3:1. It says, "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come." That was it.
Yeah, perilous times.
That's
And
the
the thing
second
is,
time that's been read.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it? The spirit.
So I'm like,
Spirit.
hey,
Perilous times.
perilous times. That means that
Times of trouble, man.
that
Shit.
hey,
Time
you
of
got to
destruction.
get. The thing is like right now, this is the cotton candy, cushy. If you wanted to, you could just lie in your bed till you get so obese you have to get craned out of the bed into a hospital. Like that's you can actually in the industrial hammer. You still you can't even
Cut a hole through the roof.
cut a hole through the
No,
roof
it's
and get your
That
ass sprained.
happens, like,
Yeah,
that
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 shit
shit
is
is
so
so
much.
fat they can't go through their door.
Yeah, that's how much comfort and
You seen that shit, bro?
just bare bliss.
That is fucked.
So you can just bliss yourself off
Bro.
to the reality of what's going on out here to that extent.
Oh.
So it's like I'm like
Hey.
people. It's not like okay if you're for example if you're around with the Vikings, if you're going with the Vikings or you're rolling on England to go and smash up some England, you have to go to war with some Anglo-Saxons, then you're going to be in a different mindset. if you know, if you're even the Romans, when they're warring against the tribes in Gaul, in Germania, they had to be like, okay, maybe I ain't gonna get to see my kids. You're gonna have to go to war with some raw geezers.
They show you that in Gladiator.
Yeah.
Maximus.
Yeah.
How long is it since you've seen your family, Maximus?
Oh yeah.
5 days, 49 hours. I don't even know how long it's been to this day. Like, he had like bare time. Bro, man didn't see his family for time, bro. So you know, man was at war. You know what I mean? When mans are at war, you know, you got to put them shit to the side, man.
Some man don't see their family, man.
But then it's like, you know, the way it is now, everyone's moist, wet. You got guys that will just be out there, you know, just bare, all this action going on, bare LVs, bare concaves on the back, like, and moist as fuck. They're not ready for the war. Like, guys, it's like, you see them, you talk to a soldier, a guy that's been there, he's actually blown some guys' heads off, or seen, you know, he might have seen this guy, he's done training with this guy for 3 years, then that guy's brain just gets turned into marshmallow. That's, you know, that is a completely different reality. So, that's how, you know, the guys are the vast majority are not prepared for what's going on out here, man. Unlike Scar said in The Lion King, man, be prepared. You gotta be prepared for this shit. Because, hey, that's what the Lord's doing for us. He's hardening us, he's getting us ready. Bro. That's why if you're not a man of the Lord, you're gonna get caught out there, man.
Was it, you mentioned Scar from The Lion King. Bro, there's one bar he said in the tune, in that same song, Be Prepared. He said, a shining new era is tickling nearer. And that's that New World Order, man. And so they're basically telling you, look, man, we're about to come. That sword is being sharpened. Ezekiel 21:9. You know, fucking Bushwick time. Heads getting locked off. This is the shit, martial law. You know, man's not going to be able to go into one city or another. You know.
Yeah, you might go in there and be like, okay, no, let me see your identification.
Yeah, bro, that's what was happening. It's crazy, man. You know.
But then the thing is, you know, we're out there every week. These guys out here ain't thinking about that. These guys are thinking about, okay, what Jordan's fan. Let me, is a quick one.
Ish.
Let me read mine, because mine's ish. It's like 4 verses I really wanted to get into. Okay. Isaiah 13:9 says, behold, the day of Yahweh cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and destroy the sinners thereof out of it. For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause a light to shine. So that's all the understanding of this current realm. Is that none of that is gonna hold out for these guys. Because if you got niggas out here, they might think, okay, yeah. The thing is like, this current realm is Bush pushing a chip as, you know, that brother brought out. You know, it's just, cryptocurrency, you just use it. Insert, wow, it's a wallet you can never lose.
How convenient.
You know, everyone's lost a wallet on the bus or, you know, or the odd tenner or whatever. So, wow, what, you just insert in your skin? Wow, such convenience.
I'll never lose my card again.
Yeah.
Would you look at that?
Yeah, would you look in it? But then, they don't know the scriptures. They don't know that this is actually part of a higher level scheme. So, you know, that's. Hey, the Lord's got to clue you up for this thing, man.
That's right.
And it says, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease. And arrogancy and pride is all-time high. The thing is these are some of the stupidest people on the planet Earth, man. You can go to Americans and ask them, okay, so where's Britain on a map? And these guys are like, pointing at France. I'm like, bruv, these guys are, the people are at all-time stupidest level, man. Like, a lot of people in America, they don't even have elementary school grade reading comprehension. So, you know, them big colour books with 2 lines per page, these guys are struggling to read it. I'm like, that means you're done. Look, man, the scripture, you need to be able to read it. Hey, look, man. I'm like, yo, man, if you can't read the scriptures, then like, you're there just like, behold the day of bro, if you're there trying to read the scriptures, like, I don't know if the Lord's dealing with you, man. Because, hey, man, the Lord's basically he's got to have you on a level where you're actually, you know, you can get into this Bibles.
To understand.
If you can't even get into the Bibles,
understand that readers.
Innit? Come on, man. Reading and actual comprehension, man. It says, I already read that. Okay. So it says, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. I will make a man more precious than fine gold. And note it says man, because these women, it's like what, Isaiah 32 and 4, I think it is. It's like, you know, a man shall be a covering from the wind. So the women are basically, they are spoils. They're not going to, you know, Esau's trying to put that narrative out, you know, like women are strong and independent and whatever. Let an earthquake happen, man. Puerto Rico, do they even have electricity in Puerto Rico yet? I don't even know if
They
got
ain't even
that.
been reported.
They reported that like 2 weeks ago. They still don't have it. I don't think they got electricity, man. So them Puerto Rican bitches over there, you might just have some grind ball Negro roll through and just be raping up left, right, and center, man. You can't even see this guy. They just go to get. I get water.
He's just getting off.
Some Wolverine. Get off, bro. Some grind ball Negroes, man. Some, you know, that's the men. It comes down to the men, and that's why the men of the Lord are being built up. They're being all the, you know. It's like you see a guy. I mean, I don't know if you can even go on YouTube and see it. A guy refining metals. That they get the molten metals. They put it in the mold. It burns, and they have all the dregs, I believe it's called. They will slough off the metal, man. They just get a nice, pure gold.
And do you know what, bro? And do you know how many times that metal has to get hit?
Yeah.
In order for it to get
the gold in it.
ting, 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 ting.
Yeah, better.
And that's basically us. We're
That's
being
bad.
refined.
Yeah.
You know, we're being fucking. We're being made like
Bare
hard,
hits.
man.
Bare hits.
We're going through all them hits right now, man.
Bare hits.
You know.
That's why, you know, it's like man ain't out there thinking, you know,
Bare hits.
if you're just there, you know, it's been like 2 weeks, all you've been doing, just like, you know, just been getting FD, just this bliss. I don't even wish to leave, bro. Then, bro, the Lord ain't gonna have, bro. The Lord ain't having the men of the Lord going through that way. You're just there. All you do is just bare leg spasms and that. Like you're just there every morning.
Like you said, the spanner in your works.
Yeah, every bro. Shit's got to go awry. Because that's what the thing is we're gonna get that in the kingdom. You're gonna wake up, "Rah!" and then you just like,
That's your alarm clock, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's your alarm clock.
You might even try and do that as a way of escape.
Toes is
Yeah.
cold.
The Lord will just be like,
You're gonna wake up.
fucking one.
Yeah.
You know, the Lord will put out a fire in your ass, man.
You might be there. You bust bare cream nuts, and then at the end of the week, I think I'm pregnant.
You know what, man?
No!
You just get Jonas,
The
man.
Anakin Skywalker just. Bro.
I just tried to chill.
Hey, hell on earth, man. Hey, but you know, that's what you gotta go for. It's like, you know, you get them swords. It's like them Japanese katanas. Thousands of folds. Man is just there. You see that shit? That shit looks legendary.
To make the perfect blade.
That little wave they get in the sword. I'm like, bro, that is an excellent technique, spectacular, and that's what we're going for. We're getting them folds where, you know, you get them ups, you get them downs. You know, you get the FD, and then you get the I'm pregnant, and you know you get the you're fired, and you know you get the better job after. You know. Yeah, bro. I was like, you know. Yeah, it says I'll make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. It shall be a chased roe, as the chased roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people and flee everyone to his own land. So all that, you know, that Brexit spirit. It's going to be maximized.
Your country! It's our country! Get fuck off!
Innit? Straight up. Because, you know, the thing is you got to have the sticks. That's how these Edomites are. If you don't talk to them, you know, how you there, mate? How you doing, mate?
You alright, mate?
You alright, mate?
So what's happening then?
Yeah, what's that? Oh, yeah, fuck, you know, all that. If you ain't doing all that, they'll be looking. You might come in, yes, but I didn't know.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Fuck, what you speak? Fuck English, mate. You're fat patty.
Fuck you, man, mate.
I'm like, bro, fuck you, man. Look, man. That's everyone. The thing is, everyone. You go to India, they'll be looking at you like, what are you doing here, brother?
Yeah.
You come from, you got to know. Bro, man, like, anyway. Bro, everywhere you go, bro.
Bubbleheads in that, yeah.
Everyone's racist as fuck, man. You go to the middle of goddamn West Africa, a lot of them guys be looking at you. Even you come from England, they'll be dealing with you funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Islands as well. You come from England. Look at what England boy.
Man, I've been there, man.
Yeah,
English boy.
Obroni.
English boy.
Obroni.
They take
I'm
the piss
black
out of
as
your
fuck.
life.
Call it
Innit?
the Ghana, they call me white boy.
You could have been born there and lived there till you're 6, but you come back from England. What, you come back?
Obroni, Abroche.
I'm like, bro, you motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, I mean, easy life.
I'm like, what? You got how many Ferraris you got and shit? I'm like, what the fuck are you guys watching on TV?
Can't
man?
send me no money.
And then, bro, criminals, man. It says, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So you know, any of them guys taking them chips, getting on the worldly pleasures on this, or you know, they don't want to deal with, having to the call of having to rise up for this word. They're gonna receive the right judgment according to that, man. They're gonna get thrust through, man. You know, then there's various ways, you know. Might get thrust through where they just have some martial law troop rape up their daughter and their wife, and then wig them, man.
A few times.
Yeah, a few times. They're just there, tied up against, you know, strapped up to the
you know,
post.
to a drain pipe.
Yeah, and then to the drain pipe, it's getting lashed. Just bare lazy, like, man, doing it with the hips. Yo, that's hell, man.
Look at the daughter like, you're next.
And then you're next.
You know what I mean?
He's like, Daddy, save me.
Yeah.
And he's just like, oh, he's going for help.
Don't touch my daughter!
And then
Hey,
he's like,
you know
what?
what I'm saying?
Hell, man.
I told you everything I know.
Hell, man. That's hell, man.
You didn't tell me you had a packet of crisps under there.
And then, shit, no, that's hell, man. That's hell.
Hey, because food is gonna be hella scarce.
Yeah,
So
for real.
people gonna be doing some crazy shit for food, boy.
Nah, for real.
You know, keep taking guys hostage.
That's gonna be
You, bro,
like
you watch these movies, bro.
that's the currency. man, the
You know,
food, isn't it? That's how they move.
the innocent bystander is an absolute worst
Oh.
in all these. Any guy that's, you know, an ex-military veteran or something, he's good. He's got like 15 handguns, 300 rounds of ammo, and an assault rifle, maybe a fucking, you know, a Humvee in the backyard.
Survival
These
techniques.
innocent bystanders are like, please, can you just help me out?
Yeah,
And then he just ends up in the basement, you know, getting his rod cooked over a spit. Like, it's cold. Shit. What more do you want from me?
Oh, Tyrese is finished.
Nah, bro, that picture is...
That guy has a chip, man.
Yeah, he had in it. They were like, what, you want to see your daughter? Oh, okay.
Shemaya. Yo. That nigga had the chip already.
No, he's through it. He's done. He was ready. He's got 2 ships, man. He's got one in his anus and one in his forehead, man.
Yeah, man. And the photo is his bottom lip, man.
Sideways.
Shit, let me read this, man. It says, 16. Their children shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. So all them chips that he took, it don't mean shit. Little Shemaya just, I did this for you. And she might just get, what you got? And he's like,
But the thing is, hey, bro, but that's in the scriptures.
No, it is.
But that's, is that the Bible?
That's in it. That's in it. What's going on? That's historically recorded as well. This happened. The thing is like people like to forget, bro. Even as far back as you know, wars in, like, you know, the Iraq War. Bro, remember the reports in the Iraq War of guys saying, like, men saying, oh yeah, the American soldiers raped me. They came to my house and they raped me. Bro, I'm like,
You seen some of them pictures that's
Yeah,
online? What
yeah.
the soldiers did to some
Bro,
of them.
and the thing is,
That's
these
just
times,
bricks.
there was videos popping off. It's like even, what's his name, Saddam Hussein, when this motherfucker, they just hang this nigga. I don't know where the fuck this court is meant to be. They just hang, that shit was on YouTube. I remember a man showed me, I was like, what? I was in college. Man showed me Saddam just, done.
That was just in the middle of nowhere.
In the middle of nowhere.
What establishment was that?
And then, what international criminal court? They didn't even give a fuck. Just bare random shots. I'm not. From in the background. and then he's, I'm like, bro, it's when shit, it's the wild west, and the thing is, it's the wild west out there, and it's like with Libya, man. Libya now, they did their little invasion. It's the wild west now. Iraq, all these places, Esau goes there,
Syria.
makes a fucking big toilet bowl of it, and it just leaves them to flush down whatever the fuck rises after the flush is whatever, man. And that's what's it's gonna get to that point. Because Esau's basically the land of the elites is, you know, they're just going to make it, well, okay, everything's going to become a mess. Everything's going to get fucked up now. You know, you thinking, oh, transgenders, blah, blah. Okay, what if tanks are running around in the streets? What if that money that you got ain't even worth shit? You got to come to us for that chip. All these things, Esau's just going to make it at total control, man.
It's going to become that, man.
It's going to be a hot mess out here. And that's, you know, people ain't even aware of what's coming, and that's
going to be like a third world country, man.
Yeah.
It's going to be like a third world country, man.
All them, you know, all them movies they're putting out. Imagine these guys are actually going to do that. That's how epic it is.
In Bushwick, man, they were saying, look, man, they said they were a private army, and their orders were to shoot to defend yourselves. So that's how that's basically that basically just once the first shot goes off.
License to kill.
License to kill, man.
License to kill.
Oh, I was defending myself. You see a man raise it. It's happening now.
Yeah.
And Jake, you know, freeze.
Yeah, freeze. Put your hands on the ground. The thing is imagine like we watched that video of that fucking bugged out LSD'd off Drake, just there, just like please, I just this guy was like, it was like how I don't know, 12 minutes of this guy just doing the most bugged out behavior, but then they didn't wig his brain off.
Oh, white dude.
No, it's Jay. I don't know if you saw it. It's like the one who's high as fuck, man. And he's just there, just like, please, I just want to leave. He's trying to sneak out of the store when the cops have just got like tasers to him, and then it's just, bro, he's bugged out, man. And then that fine ass cop lady, that fine ass, you know, G.I. Jane, she was like, get down, like, you know. I don't know what she's doing being a cop, but she's all up in there. Restraining him. It's the thing is if they desire to, they could not wig Jake's. But you know, Esau's got it, where it's just guys getting their faces blown off and getting away with it.
God, that's why, you know, in this time of culture, you know, the only way that we're gonna endure for the time of trouble ain't because I'm doing so many push-ups or squats or whatever. It's down to the spirit of the Lord, man.
How many cans of tin soup you got in your back garden?
Yeah, innit? This is Revelation 3:10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the time of I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that are upon the earth. So he's going to put the spirit upon us to endure in the time of temptation, man. You know, which is a powerful thing. You know.
This is Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
He elect.
That's right. So, you know, that's right. He is the elect. So, you know, the time that's coming, Daniel 12:1 says it's going to be a time like no other since there was a nation. So it's going to make everything that's been happening in history, everything that's happened in history, it's going to look like a walk in the park compared to what's coming, man. So when you think about that, I mean, hey, the earth reeling to and fro like a drunkard, you know, Yahweh Shai, you know, coming back with them angels, man, it's going to be crazy, man. It's going to be crazy, them wild beasts, bears and lions and that, lynxes and that, tigers rolling around, just fucking giant rats getting fed off the corpses, foxes, bro, this is the stench, like Agent Smith, the smell. Bro, the smell is going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy out here, man. It's going to be fucking pandemonium. You got different factions, race riots.
Many ain't going to be building on Jerusalem up, and you just got bare rotten rib cages and, you know, leftovers. That's why the first job's going to be cleaning them motherfuckers up, man. So, you know, if it's the dead body, the thing is like, with like biological waste, it just disintegrates into the earth, man. It becomes fertilizer. So like, if it's on such a mass scale that that natural process any good to deal with it, that means it's an epic amount of death incoming. you know, there's it's like the amount of people on the earth. It's like I remember what in the 90s it was like 6 billion people, then 6.5, 7, 7.5. They're saying 8 now. The amount of people keeps rising and rising.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that means that the Lord's gonna have a swath,
Oh yeah.
an epic amount of just death and destruction coming along, man.
Yeah.
Beautiful,
Beautiful.
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 Scripture says the slain of the Lord shall be many.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's right.
And, you know, Esau's talking about, well, even Esau's a red horse. You know, he's powerful. The power's given unto him to take peace on the earth.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lord's, he's got judgments waiting of a magnitude beyond even what Esau can achieve.
That's right. That's right.
There you go. Alright. Close out.
I got closing scripture.
I'll go on.
This is Matthew chapter 24 verse 22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. You know.
Yeah, because it's funny, I was thinking about that earlier today. I was like, imagine now the days are shorter.
Mm.
So it's like, hey, shit's fucked. You know, you just be doing what you need to do to get through it. But then, hey, when we start the kingdom, then we're gonna get them stretched out long days, man. You might sleep now and then wake up and then okay. And then if you're tired as fuck, 10 hours might have passed and you ain't even got no rest yet. You're still tired. Then time in the kingdom, you might just sleep. That ultimate sleep. And it's just,
Stress-free sleep.
that bliss sleep. That bliss sleep, just like, no wrinkles on the forehead, just pure bliss. And then, and that's, I'm like, them days are going to be stretched. So you might be getting FD for like 10 hours. That shit feels like 3 weeks. Just, I'm like, it's going to be good, man. Because, hey, the time's going to be, I'm like, the amount of pleasures and blessings. Bro, the blessings are going to be beyond, it's the blessings is going to be overtaking. You know what I mean? You might just be like, I've got so triple the amount of wine, of grapes came up from like what I was expecting. Then just, I had quintuplets? What? And then just, I got 15 million more wives? What's going on? Yo, you just gonna be like, man, I just want to chill. Send them in one by one. Hey man, it's like now them days are being shortened because it's fuck. Esau's he's trying to destroy everything, man. The foundation of everything, even of the very fabric of your mind, man. So that's why the Lord he's if Esau was left to his own devices, it would actually get to the point where you just have nothing left. So that's why, hey, the Lord he's been given his bounds. He can't pass. Once he's done, then hey, he out of here. Then that's we get them blessings, man. That reward that we're looking for, man. Because hey, that's what man. Hey, the disciples, man, they were like, they were giving up all this, like, what we gonna get? Man, they're like, yo, I want to get that reward, man. So hey, that's you gotta persevere. Hey, what you going for on this side, man? It's raw, it's hard. But compared to what Yahushua had to deal with, it's not even on the same level, man.
Correct.
Fasting 40 days, 40 nights, being tempted of the devil. I'm like, hey, the temptation, the portion of the spirit Yahushua was given, that means the temptation he was given was equivalent to it, man. So
Much is given.
yeah, much is required.
Spiritual demons, Satan came to him.
Yeah.
I say it straight. Satan came out. Everyone in this room bug out, man.
Yeah.
Satan prepared for us. You bug out.
Yeah, you might be firm.
You might die.
Yeah. Because like, what's it?
the angel.
The fourth kind, man. That bitch that got paralyzed. Them angels came down to her. She got, she's
angels.
paralyzed.
It was angels.
She's in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Where is my daughter? Just please, my daughter. She's done. She's through. Oh man.
But then Satan, a top son of God.
Ranks.
He's a top
ranks.
You know,
Man,
he's the
up
top
in the
guy on the left-hand
councils.
side.
He's been putting work in. He's been Satan's been putting work in, you know.
He said, I'm walking
From day.
to and
So
fro.
yo, that's just like yo, if man's sending that on you, I'm like yo, that's some shit.
Fucking out, man.
Like that's like yo, you need to be like hey,
Fucking eyes back, man.
innit? Just come in, just like the lights just off. Every electrical socket just busts. You just
Oh, you see it, Jake Demon.
You even had the Roman soldiers that was guarding the tomb of Yahweh Shai.
oh,
When they saw the two angels, hey, the scripture said they became as dead men. So,
yeah.
you know, those men were meant to be fit for battle, right?
Yeah, innit?
Battle hardened,
Some battle
you know.
hardened. And them guys might have chopped up. They might have
Seen
hundreds
heads
of bodies
roll.
on them. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
bodies on them. And they saw the angels, all like, oh. So, you know, hey, how much more your fucking candy floss eating nigger today, man? Compared to a soldier, a Roman soldier back 2,000 years ago.
White socks ass. In the middle of winter, he's still wearing fucking
Yeah,
shorts.
with some ugly.
And then, oh my god.
They through, man. Through.
Man's got the knee, the
Some
white,
special
knee-high white
fried
socks
rice
with
and prawn cracker eating
the-
nigga.
innit? Yeah,
With
just chicken balls, you know,
And
skinny
two
as a
sons.
motherfucker, man.
Chicken balls
Man's
eating
fucking
nigga.
the diameter of a man's leg is like that size. It's just like pure weed smoking, like man's permanently hooked up.
You weak niggas.
And then,
Yeah, chicken balls.
you're weak
Two
niggas.
sons.
Hey, we'll close up, man. Say yo, y'all want to show me your shower?
Hey, yo, watch me your shower.
Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom. Shalom. Shalom.